Let's start with our top story. A memorial service for Katlego Bereng, whose body was found in Thabo Bester's cell, was held this afternoon. Now, DNA has confirmed the charred remains found in cell 35 at the Mangaung prison belonged to Bereng. He is believed to have been used as a decoy for Bester to escape from prison in May last year. Let's now cross to SABC News reporter Kamogelo Seekoei, who you would have seen her speaking to the family, from the mother to everyone throughout the course of this particular process. Kamogelo, it must have been another difficult day. I know you've spoken to the family, over time now, but certainly today was not easy for them.
Bongiwe, today has been a very emotionally charged day for everyone that is involved in this matter. We've seen supporters of Bloemfontein Celtic just falling apart. We've seen the family falling apart inside that hall. We've seen the father, Batumpulu, also falling apart. It's just been one of those days where no one could actually handle their emotions. As people got to the stage and started talking about Katlego, the vibrant Katlego, everyone talking about how helpful he was to everyone, how he loved this Bloemfontein Celtic, and he was even a song composer. Some of these things are coming out as people are talking about him and just paying homage to everything that he had contributed in his life. We saw also his two children part of the service inside there. It's still going on at the moment. The pastor is talking to the congregation, also giving them a word of comfort. But everyone that has ascended the stage today was just talking about how vibrant Katlego is and really how much of a positive spirit he was and the positivity that he brought into their lives. And indeed, I've been speaking to the family about everything that has been happening in this case. You remember at the beginning of the case, when the story broke out, the very first two arrests that were made of Senuhe Maswara as well as Zolile Seekoei, who happens to be Dr. Nandi Pamagudumana's father, that they were charged with murder. You also remember that when Zolile Seekoei was granted bail, the murder charge was actually removed from his charge sheet. We've just also learned that all the murder charges have been removed, and I have with me the aunt to Katlego Bereng, who's going to speak to us about their reaction as a family to the fact that a murder charge that was there has been removed. Her name is Poppy Bereng. Mama, please speak to us about this new development. Katlego was found in a cell, his body charred, and the family still wants to find out what exactly happened. It was a bit of a comfort, of course, that there was a murder charge, and you would think that the state would know why they put the murder charge there, but it's now been removed. What is the family saying to that?
As the family, this came as a shock to us. However, because it hasn't been told to us officially, we only learned from media, like I was saying yesterday. I still have to consult with the family to find out what is the general feeling about it. But clearly, if that is the case, like the statement is issued, we will be very disappointed. We can't comment much about it. We respect, like I said, we respect all the investigation processes, and we're hoping that at the end of the day, justice will be done. Justice will be served to the family and everybody that is sharing this pain with us. I don't want to go much into details as the investigations are going on. However, we don't want to comment on that. We still want to digest it. In my opinion, I think if the state is removing the murder charges, I hope that because somebody was murdered, then they will have the right person. Let's hope for the best, and let's hope that the people that have been arrested now are not the people responsible for the murder. Maybe they are just involved, and I'm saying maybe, please quote me, maybe they are just involved in violating the body, maybe, like succeeding in their wrong ambitions. but let's hope somebody or the state has got an eye or intentions of getting whoever is responsible, because we all know that Katlego had been murdered. Who has murdered Katlego? We leave it in the investigations. But at the moment, about charges being dropped, as the family, we can't comment now.
So today was this memorial service that is still ongoing. Members of Bloemfontein Celtic support are still here singing for Katlego. As a family, how are you receiving that?
Wow, nothing surprising about Bloemfontein Celtic. They are Bloemfontein family. So wherever there's tragedy, now it's in Katlego's case. Katlego was an executive mayor, a member of Celtic, very vibrant, very active. You could hear that yourself. The support is highly appreciated by the family. We are thrilled. The songs they sang, we really feeling very comforted by that, and we appreciate this memorial service and everyone that took place, all the organizations that joined Bloemfontein Celtic to comfort us as a family. We say halala, halala, halal.
Just shortly, can you tell us about the funeral arrangements for Katlego?
Okay, the funeral arrangements are as follows. It will be on Sunday, the 7th. I know initially it was announced that the venue will be Kopanong, but the venue is no more at Kopanong. It is at the hall just behind Home Affairs, right in the same yard. It will be there. Everything stays the same from 8 o'clock, and then it will go to the cemetery at 11:15.
Thank you so much, Ma, for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. As we have it, Bongiwe, the family not yet ready to speak about the murder charges that have been dropped, but we have learned that the murder charges have been dropped, and obviously this leaves a lot of questions also still unanswered with in terms of what happened to Katlego. Inside the hall there was one speaker who said the final days of Katlego's life are a mystery to everyone, and with all the stories that are coming out, it seems like it's going to remain a mystery, and the charges being dropped adds to that mystery. But we keep monitoring the story. As the aunt has mentioned, the funeral is going to take place on Sunday, and we will keep you updated. With that, it's back to in studio.
Right, that's Kamogelo. They bring us the very latest from that memorial service, and she has been tracking the family since news broke that this was in fact Katlego Bereng who was found at cell 35. So quite a lot of questions, very little answers, but let's see then what happens as the case continues.